Daines.
Chairman Brasso, Ranking Member Cortez Masto, thank you for the opportunity to examine some great piece of legislation here today. In fact, today's agenda includes two bills of mine, Senate Bill 1175, the Small County PILT Parity Act, and Senate Bill 451, the Restoring State Mineral Revenues Act. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to ask for consent to add the letters of support I've received from counties for the record.
Without objection.
I want to start with my bipartisan Small County PILT Parity Act. We've discussed the importance of the PILT program in this committee many times. It's got strong bipartisan support. I can tell you it's essential for Montana's rural counties to be able to provide crucial services such as emergency response as well as public safety. However, the current PILT formula puts counties with a population less than 5,000 at a disadvantage by capping their payments and limiting the revenue streams that they have. The Small County PILT Parity Act, which has previously passed out of this committee with bipartisan support, would rectify this disadvantage. To fix this, the PILT calculation table should be expanded to accommodate population tiers that levels down to 1,000 people or even fewer, and not just stop at 5,000. These counties can and should receive fair compensation without reducing payments to counties with larger populations. When you're kind of this East Coast centric world of DC, they look at everything on a per capita basis. You get out west, it's all about square miles. And so I've got some very large counties in terms of geographical area, but very small populations. And talk to the folks who are trying to, the road grading teams, the public safety teams, they got a lot of ground to cover. Despite the fact they've got low population but massive land masses. So I want to thank Ranking Member Cortez Masto for co-leading this bill to help bring parity to the PILT program, and I want to thank the members of this committee who have also co-sponsored it. Question I have for Mr. Raby. Nevada and Montana both have numerous counties with populations of less than 5,000. Those are the kind of counties I like to go to. You don't see hardly anybody, and you have a chance to experience amazing parts of, I'll still call it the real Montana that's still out there. Do you agree that expanding the PILT table will help support counties with high federal land ownership but low populations?
Senator, thank you for the question, and absolutely support that. I've seen that in Nevada, places like Esmeralda County, where they have 98% plus public lands and under a population of 1,000 or less. And so it would absolutely help those counties. Having worked in Montana prior to my time in Nevada, I've seen the same need, and your bill would absolutely address that and benefit those counties.
Thank you, Mr. Raby. A follow-up question. Can you confirm for the committee that the bill does not change the calculations for counties with populations above 5,000? We are simply expanding the pie, not taking away from larger counties.
Senator Daines, thanks again for the question, and yes, I can confirm that. It does not change the payments above that
Great.
number.
Thank you. I think it's an important fact, because I know there's been concerns in the past somehow we're just going to reshuffle the dollars, but that's not the case the way we've got the language written here in this bill. I want to turn to my Restoring State Mineral Revenues Act. Under the Mineral Leasing Act, revenues generated by oil and gas development on federal lands are supposed to be split 50-50 between the federal government and the states and counties where the oil and gas is actually developed. But in classic DC bureaucracy form, the federal government charges states a 2% admin fee on their half of the revenues. This is just a backhanded way to take more money from the states and counties that are affected the most. This bill that I have is very simple. It eliminates the 2% fee and returns the revenue back to a true 50-50 split. It has strong support from county governments and has passed this committee multiple times in various revenue-sharing bills. Now it's time to get it to the president's desk and make our counties whole. Mr. Raby, back to you again. Do you agree that the states and the counties where federal oil and gas development actually occur should receive their fair share of revenue generated within their borders?
Senator Daines, thank you for the question. And of course, In places like Montana or Nevada, 50-50 means 50-50. And so your bill would absolutely do that, and I agree 100% that that should happen.
There's an old saying that somebody who says they'll meet you halfway, sometimes a poor judge of distance. I'd say that's probably true of some D.C. bureaucrats here, but thanks, Mr. Raby. Back to you, Chairman Barrasso.
Senator Cortez Masto.